Well, with the house burnt down, all our work orders gone, we're suddenly unable to make money. And I'm very nervous that without the house phone, even though we've got one at the apartment, there's no such thing as receiving work calls for logs and sewerage, which were our only sources of income, or at least 95% of it. If it's true that you can no longer get work orders, or orders for work, I should say, with a burnt down house, then this playthrough might die of entropy instead of catastrophe. We're in a spot of trouble. Trim, Bear, Mina, welcome to the stream.
Lots.
Mina, thank you for 80 months of subs. And congratulations on no ads. Mina, good afternoon, and I appreciate the sub. Thank you very, very much. Bear, welcome to the stream. Trim as well, how are we all? I'm kind of nervous about this playthrough. We might have to have one of them situations where we just, drive into a tree at full speed and finish jitting off. Oof. Truer words were never spoken here, and you know it. I don't know, Bear said Polf, and there's a lot of substance to that. Mina, I appreciate the sub. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream as well. I mean, there's truer words right there. We're still in the process of moving our life setup away from the wreckage of the house. We have moved the log production away, we have moved the sorbet and all the kettle and coffee and all of that stuff away. Now, I guess we go and get the car and we go and get set up at Alcarion's, constantly sitting around at the house and praying that we get a phone call through. Because if we don't, then I'm nervous. If we do, then we're kind of alright. We're just going to have to work around the fact that we don't have a house anymore, but that's fine. It's his preferred subject, Mina. He knows what he's talking about. Good afternoon. It's fine. It's fine. We rescued the coffee pot, right? We didn't get the bad ending. But the fact that Jitten has survived so long to find ourselves in this position is nerve-wracking. Again, Jitten is perfectly happy. No plans to end everything. So if it comes to pass, it wasn't a tactical move on my end to reset the playthrough so we can have a house again. Everybody believe that? I don't think I would if I doubted it. Shit. Right. Look, this is the main concern. The phone's not ringing. I had at least 2 log jobs and a shit suck. And now they've gone. Would it be unfair to take the entire player's income off them if they burnt their house down when they have a perfectly working phone right there? Just ring! 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 Somebody say, how do you make a phone ring? Do you say Grace or something? I can, Trim, but you're dead in game, it would appear, or mortally wounded at the old folks' home. There's nothing but talk radio on the radio. Well, we still have a place to live. This place hasn't burnt down yet. I just don't want to. I just, Are you even connected? You are. Let's go check I've got the bills on paid on it and everything, and then I guess we'll start putting a plan together. Would you all be against me just sitting by the phone with the camera and the microphone off waiting for it to ring for the first hour? Just to try and get the briefest glimmer of hope. Would you be alright with that, Trim? Oh, there's Pat.
What the hell of it, dear?
Okay. Right. No bills. That's good. How am I going to get the car back? Car to Alcarion. What I might do is take the sorbet to the house, and then we'll collect everything in the car and drive it to Alkarion, so that's where it can live for now. But I'm nervous. I just want the phone to ring. The longer we're away from the house, the less chance we have of hearing the phone ring, obviously. It's looking more and more like your piss poor save. I do like that the game just gives you the option to completely brick your progress. Is Sothan in? No, it's not. Fuck that guy. I won't give up though. Kitten, we're going to keep going until Jitten is dead. Unintentionally dead. Actually, it is Sunday though. Maybe we've got a tiniest bit of luck and we've won the lottery. Turn the radio off for this. So is it 301 for the lot? Yeah, 301. Ready for this massive lottery win? 1. No. 3. No. 14. No. 17. No. 20. No. 23. No. 38. One number, yeah, nice. Well done, everybody. 7. No. 12. No. 15. No. 26. Yes.
M-Oil, red line, blue line, ja silver line.
One number on each, brilliant. 6. No. 9. No. 12. No. 14. No. 19. No. 28. No. 2 numbers across 18 guesses. I just want to piss on the telly and just end everything. Fuck this game. Oh, honestly, were you burning the house down with a fucking coffee machine? I kind of get why your parents left you. Yeah, but what kind of oven, if you leave the stove on? It's not even a gas oven. You leave the stove on, and then eventually it just burns the house down. So angry. I'm so sad. I liked that house. We'd lived in it for years. Alright, let's get the fucking sorbet defrosted. Oh, I brought the mini bike, didn't I? I already brought the mini bike. Genius, Stubbler, well done. Guess what I didn't bring? Where even is the helmet? It's in the car, isn't it? Oh my god. I'm a very sad man at the moment, as you can probably tell. And now I've got myself too cold out there because I was sweaty from checking the lottery results. I could risk a mini bike journey without the helmet, but because my goal is to drive the mini bike back to the house, then drive the car with the mini bike in it to Alkarion's, which we're going to use his garage as our base of operations for the car going forward. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Somebody give me some good news. Trim, has that thing stopped growing and finally started to recede? No. Fucking hell, nothing's going right. For a long streak of ruining your washing machines, you've finally broken the... How have you broken the toilet? Was it a tricky one? I bet the backup washing machine's laughing at your toilet. With lime? How much lime did you eat to break your toilet? We've got food, haven't we? That's the thing now, I'm going to have to start thinking about taking food with me whenever we go back to the house. It won't flood. What? You've managed to break the toilet with... Yeah, but how? Was you trying to dispose of a body in quicklime? That's supposed to go in the coconut. Okay, right. We're taking this. Look at me with a load of logs chopped. All hopeful that there's maybe a future in which we can deliver some fucking logs before the phone won't ring. Let's just get some work done. Deal? I could go and check the flea market, but that's not open until tomorrow. time is it? 7 PM in it. Check that when I was on the teletext. Or it was 7 PM. I wonder what life's going to be like. And if I could do one log job, then I could afford the bucket seats and we could start prepping for the rally. But that seems unlikely now, given I've got another week to wait until the rally starts. Or did we work out that the rally isn't every weekend? That means I've got 2 weeks to wait until we can start the rally. Wow. You have to overcome the social anxiety and call up a plumber. Have they come out to it yet? We'd have to get a litter tray in the meantime. I'll do what that turtle did that Martin was looking after that time and just, you know, coming out tomorrow. What are you going to do in the meantime? Other than cross your legs. The bucket technique. We should have an emote based on that. Any revelations so far? Cats, good afternoon. Nothing yet. The phone hasn't rang. I've spent 5 or 6 minutes around the house and nothing. So I'm just going to get on with my business. Because the more I sit by the phone and fret, the more I'm going to convince myself that everything's ruined and go to the bridge, as it were. Borosothan's Row. So, we're just going to get on with it. Kitten, stop saying it like that. That was a direct order from Kitten. Finally confirmed he's coming, which is good news, as I spent a lot of time playing hard to get. Did he ask you if you'd tried turning it on and off again? Yeah, it does catch the apartment phone. You could receive work from the apartment phone, but with it completely clearing them after the fire, it's made me a bit nervous that the game has just for some reason decided that if you can't keep your parents' house alive, you're not allowed to work. Now, I've just had an idea. And this sounds desperate. But I might, tomorrow morning, go and speak to Futufod and see if they'll rehire me. Like, I know it's not going to be scintillating content for the stream, but at this point, what choice do we have? I'd rather you wait by the phone for a day. Listen, all this has done is just increase the difficulty rate, which means we might have to resort to desperate measures. You loved seeing me go to work every morning and pack boxes. Don't lie, don't bullshit me, everybody. I get private messages, like 1,000 a day, saying, "Can you go back and work at Futufon? We were enjoying that." He'd asked if you wanted to do cash or bill. So maybe because it's embarrassing, your dilemma, he was worried that you might not want your bank to know that you'd had to have an emergency plumber come out. My house was never more clean than when you were... What a damning indictment. Paula, good morning. It was engaging work. It was, because every time you tried to ring my boss, he was engaged. I'd check the mailbox. Actually, I'm actually going to check the mailbox. My broken down house. He was not engaged to Suski. That's a malicious rumour. That's what fucking deliver an advert, I know while we're here. Okay, no mail in the mailbox. No work on the board. Have I ruined Jitten's life? Right, I'm going to go to Futufon on Monday morning. You can't stop me. Imagine people going to work then coming home to watch you go to work. It's top tier content right there. That's just what this game is. It's just, you know. Alright. Turn the blowers off, friend.
Satana.
Luckily, the garage is still up and running. The car should run, but I don't know what I want to take with me. This is going to be the long way of doing things, but I might just take the helmet now back to town and fill up the mini bike. Then sleep. Then I can go to Futufon in the morning. We'll come back and we'll sort the car out after, right? I'm desperate for money, so I might have to go to Futufon. You can blame Auntie for starting a conversation that made me think about phones. Because I need some fuel in the mini bike anyway. I know this is the long way around, but sue me. Wait, who's paying for the electric in the garage if the electric's cut off? I never thought about that. Right, I'm driving back to town. We'll fill the mini bike up. Now I've got the helmet. And we'll do the juggling in the morning after we've been to Futufon. But what if this is the last money I'll ever have? And the playthrough ends by me just freezing to death in a cold apartment because I've had the electric cut off. I've got no money to pay the bill. Oh, it's a grim future for Jitten. Do you think your plumber could come out to Jitten, Mina? Because we're having a bit of trouble saving in the house at the moment. The toilet seems to not be functioning correct. Or what's left of it. God, this is such a long way about to do things. But such is my winter car. It's a lot of driving compared to the first game. Do you know what I wish Sothan would do? Be more of a drunk. Our income was crazy when Sothan was massively drunk. When he wouldn't make us drink with him and the price never went down, like, what? I've only just seen that message, Trim. That's true. One thing that Jitten's got going for him is that his house might have burned down, but his computer survived, and even with no electric, he can still plug it in and play fresh. If you think about it, WoW's only 5 years away at this point, so we just have to limp through for 4,800 with 4,800 marks until 2004, and then fuck the rally, fuck all of that stuff. We've got the internet now. We can just sit at home and go all pale and weird. Although I'm going to have to think of a way to pay the subscription. Imagine how good you'd be in 2004 with 2026 vanilla knowledge. Back then when everybody was saying that warriors were just tanks because they couldn't DPS. And that paladins couldn't heal. They just had to sort of stand about and buff people. All these old theories. You'd be a game changer. And when they suggested Burning Crusade, you could say, listen, sounds like a good idea on paper. Although, once Nax had been and gone, the calls of fresh when had fall on deaf ears. It'd be about 10 years until you got something good enough to be called fresh. Okay, that actually wasn't that painful a drive, thanks to the shortcut. What if we sent a message to Topless Gun and said, I think it's in the better interest of the map and the pacing of the game and stuff if you remove the ice road on the lake and make it possible but slow to traverse the lake. So we can still use the whole map instead of just a quarter of it like we currently are. Who the fuck is that? I thought it was a Yeti. It's a gentleman on his walk. It's not Mazak who used to walk around these parts. He currently works at PSK. Right, next stop, we'll put some fuel in the sorbet and we'll go and fill up the mini bike. Chaz, good morning. When are we seeing a fresh My Summer Cars stream run? I still do need to test what happens when you import a completed save into this. Maybe we get more Suski. Fine, Chaz, I'll do it tomorrow. I thought about that yesterday, how someone like you should really write elaborate feedback. Yeah, I suppose you've got relatively unique like style of gameplay, right? Like really dogged, no guides kind of thing. I wonder what that's like for a game developer now. Because you build your game and you spend ages and ages and ages trying to like properly path and tutorialize your player base, knowing full well that at least 97% of them are just going to go and look up a guide anyway, right? And as we saw with the forest, some games feel like they were designed with that in mind. We won't bother trying to path the player to the first maintenance bunker. God, this thing didn't need any fuel at all, I've just noticed. But we did need to bring it back to town anyway. We'll be doing a lot of driving. Chaz, I will. Yeah, we'll just top the sorbet up then. And I'll put a little spit in the mini bike. Just worried for a second that might be the last thing I see before he comes running me. I keep getting an advert. I don't know what the advert's for, because that's the way it works now. You remember the advert, but not the product. I keep getting an advert for, there's like a lad walking down the street listening to headphones, and somebody tries to, or looks like he's about to mug him, and then doesn't.
Breaking news, Snubbler's been found, trapped under a Satsuma again. If only he put as much time and effort into staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
And then when the guy doesn't mug him, he's like looking over his shoulder, and then he gets run over by a train, and it's about concentrating while you're walking and not having headphones on too loud or something. I really didn't need that. Why did I bring that up? Oh, because I almost got run over by... I was thinking of getting run over by Pat. And as somebody that does a lot of walking in headphones, I feel like its targeted ads have done a bit too... It's a bit too spooky. Right, good. Everything's filled up. Do I need it to be in here for anything? I should maybe check the... check the back. Every time I come in, I'm going to make a habit of checking the bank balance just so it doesn't bounce. Do I have at least 600 marks in here? Easy. Easy. Do I need anything from this lot? Do you know what? I might get a couple of milks just as a cheap way to... Speaking of headphones, the other day I saw someone walking down the street with wired headphone looking like one of those silhouette models from the old iPod commercials. It was a style I wished came back. Yeah, when all we had was just music to listen to. Instead of 17 podcasts that we're backed up on and 6 new albums that have just come out and 4 audiobooks. We open our phone to get involved in it, spend most of it just scrolling shit. Progress. I actually bought some new headphones at the weekend, some cheap ones. There's me 16 quid ones that have we're probably at north of like 10,000 hours of use or something. It was supposed to last me a weekend, and they're still going all this time later. They keep going out in one ear, but then coming back to life. So I bought some new ones. But the new version of them are really big, and I look like a competition winner when I'm walking around. Yeah, I'm going to end up with an ad for fire insurance next. Will you just settle in the back there, please? What's an album? Oh my god, that fogged up quick. Do you know music that you can listen to, Gwynblade? Apparently it's longer than just the bit that can fit into the TikToks you watch. And sometimes one band will put like 7 of them or 9 of them on a single, in a single package. And then it drops once every 2 weeks. Yeah, very time consuming, yeah. Yeah, I'd pass. Sometimes songs can be north of the 60-second mark. It's dumb, really. Who's got time for that? I've barely got time for all my friends and my hobbies now. I've got 7 hours of screen time a day to sneak in somewhere. Right, temperature fixed. I don't know why the temperature dropped suddenly. Did I leave the door open on the sorbet? Let's go sleep. And then we're off to go and talk to Mr. Futufod in the morning. We're off to see Dougie and see if they're hiring. Just listen to the first 20 seconds of Spotify's AI Top 100 every morning. About right. Do you make sure to check with music reviewers to see what's good and what's not, so you don't accidentally like something that everybody doesn't like? There is a future, you know, where if I can't get phone calls, I might have to just keep buying a classified magazine every week. And maybe a source of income is buying cheap parts and reselling them or something. But then everything sells for 20 marks anyway. Pat, don't you dare. Good. Is that a thing in Cold Weather Bear where ignitions just don't start, or don't turn off, I should say? Obviously it doesn't start, but... Alright, car's plugged in. I might just see it for like a minute. Is it plugged in? Yeah, is there some kind of like rain dance or something you can do to encourage a phone call? Maybe we'll do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ring.
Jumalauta!
It's not looking good, is it? I'm nervous. Alright, what time is it? Midnight. Let's go to bed. Don't laugh, I'm nervous. Imagine losing your job because you've accidentally burnt your parents' house down that you don't even live in. At least it's a nice, beautiful morning. It's a Monday. Right. Futufon. They'd be fools not to hire me at this point. The amount I've been through. I can write on my CV that I'm resourceful because I've not got a house.
Hello, this is Marviti from the network. As some of you know, I grew up in a place called Trumbull Valley. The valley has seen tough times like everywhere else, but it's bouncing back thanks to the average human that products enough urine over a year to fertilize a wheat crop that could generate a loaf of bread per day. If you're looking for a good place with good people and good urine, you should find your way to Trumbull Valley.
Go on then, Siddles, explain that to the people that don't have context. Fuck them. Siddles, welcome to the stream, it's been a while. It would be nice if we could have some news on State of Decay. Like, we've got confirmation that they're working on it, but that's about it. I need some cigs, don't I? Feck. Hang on. Before we go to... I'm going to Futufon for those that are just arriving, by the way. I've given up on the phone ever ringing. Is he open? No. Damn it, I need some cigs. Hang on, I'll go to the shop and we'll go to the main road. Imagine going anywhere on the main road now. The ice road through the middle of the map exists. Yep, I'm starting the petition. Cats, you've convinced me. I'm going to become one of those really annoying people that give feedback and just constantly nags for him to remove the ice road in the middle of the map. Because it's far too convenient to align with his game design. It is weird that one simple change to put the ice road through the middle of the lake has stopped me going on the main road ever. And I barely go on the south road at all. Like the south dirt road. It's such a convenience that it's cut his map in half. Hang on, I'm just nipping in for some cigs. Salty! This way please, quick. Salty, 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 salty. Oh, not that prick.
Painu helvetti.
Salty, 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 salty. We're going to link all your MSC and my winter car playthroughs. Wait, link how? Salty, 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 salty. Right, thank you. Just one packet, please. Appreciate it. Good, alright, we've got them. Right, I'm off to Futufon to see if they're hiring again. Maybe there's just a time limit where they forget how bad I was last time. Actually, that's bullshit. I wasn't a bad employee at Futufon last time. I was a good employee, I just ended up going to fucking prison. Otherwise I'd still be working there. I was doing double what Santa and the bastards were doing every day. Top road or back road? Oh, link, I see there, yeah. Link as in... I thought you meant link as in connect. Yeah, when I'm giving the feedback, I'll link the full playlist of all the other playthroughs, just so he knows how much of a long sufferer I am of his art. Right, to the office. Don't speed either, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to... speeding fine either. That would be catastrophic as well. I just want to get rallying now, and suddenly our income's dried up. We'd be looking forward to the next rally right now if the house hadn't burnt down. In fact, there's a good chance that I'd have been doing the rally this weekend. Because all I need is the bucket seats and they're already ordered. And there's another real possibility that the rally's once every other weekend in this game now. Because one weekend is reserved for the... Whoa! For the ice racing, the folk racing. Am I speeding? What's the speed limit on this road? You used to have signs everywhere, didn't they? Will you calm down in the back? You've got a job to do later on. I don't want you flying off onto the moon. Am I mad? I was Martin streaming Kerbal like yesterday. I started posting pictures, and then as I was like rushing about, I saw that somebody was live in one of the Watch Later channels. Kerbal is a game that I'm not. I bet 95% of people open it, and then within 5 minutes close it. Fuck that game. It's not a casual Monday afternoon game, is it? First stream I ever saw Siddles do, actually. Kerbal. Seems like an alternate universe. Right, is there a speed limit anywhere, please? Hello. No. Warning moose. A picture of a moose does not count as double marble worthy. Surely you can reapply, but then if you can, I was going to say surely you can reapply at Futufon, but if you can't reapply for the taxi job, what's to say you can reapply for this? Desperation, I suppose. Sorry, you have to do that. Google show you pictures of rain smell. You're actually getting rain smell? What's happened to summer this year anyway? We're creeping up to halfway through May, and we've had like the smallest handfuls of relatively nice weather. We've had like 2 days around 20, and that's it, and it's been windy and rainy for the rest of it. Fuck this game. Started playing Kerbal again, never got that far in the career. Azzy, welcome to the stream. I bet it's attracted a lot of people since the NASA launches. I don't even know what that career mode is. We just went into the science mode and made our own stories up. You started playing Kerbal as well, stupid fresh getting in the way. Honestly, it's a killer. You just start getting a bit like fired up to play stuff, don't you? And then a game you'd much rather be playing just appears out of nowhere. Career just gives you missions to do and gets harder as you go on. It's pretty fun. Huh. So it's like what we were doing in... What is that following the car? What is that? That was a tree. So it's like what we were doing, but less imagination and more structure. You've got taxi passengers around the moon and back. Weird. Assume you've got to deal with a budget and stuff then. Alright, they're open. Santa still works here. What a nerd. Do you know, all our adventures since leaving Futufon, Santa's still been showing up every day, clocking in for work. So it doesn't cost science as much as it costs money. Alright, we're here. I mean, life's still going on. Suski! I know I said I'd go back and I'd work on the rally trophy for you, but I'm desperate. My house has burnt down. You might have seen the smoke on the horizon. I'm going to go speak to your boss.
No moikka Liisa. Jumalauta! Kuule juu, mä tarvitsin sun apua vähän kirjapuuasioissa.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Hei, olisiko ihan
Wait, I've got an idea. Hey, look, it's my parents' house.
Voi vittu.
Hang on, I'm just going to sneak in. If I have an opportunity to punch Dougie, I'm going to do it. I've been looking forward to doing it this whole time. be honest, I didn't expect that to work. Now what do I do? I'm like a dog that actually catches a car. Dougie, can I have an interview? Dougie, please. Can I have an interview? You were wrong to sack me. I went to prison. That's not something to judge someone for. Please give me an interview. I need to work. My house is burnt down. I'm desperate. Dougie! Dougie! Okay, yeah, let's have an interview. Nice.
Perkele!
Alright, fine. That was worth a try. Fisty, welcome to the stream. You did. I decided to come back here and see if I can get my job back, but I've just been rejected by everybody. Lads! You all miss me, right? Go tell Dougie downstairs that they really need to rehire me. I'm desperate. My house burnt down. Santa! We've always been good friends. Remember that time I forced you to crash and stole your girlfriend? Anything? No? I'll at least steal a drink before I leave. Press 1 to turn the stove on full and leave. Or does this not even work? It doesn't. I'd finish work early if I were you, lads. Thanks for fucking nothing. I'm going to prison, aren't I? Mazak, welcome to the stream, and thank you for 70 months. Thank you, Mazak, for the prime. It is Fister, yeah. Why are we committed house? I might have burnt my house down, Mazak. And since I burnt my house down, I've no longer got access, apparently, to doing any of the log or shit-sucking jobs, so my income is in jeopardy suddenly. So I came here to try and get my job back that I lost for going to prison, and I've been blanked. Fuck 'em. I want to go to prison, but we've got to do it for science. Well, guess I'll go carry on delivering leaflets. Mazak, I appreciate the prime. 6-4, good afternoon as well. Fisty, Mazak, 6-4, that's entirely on you. So prison round 2. I wonder if it works. You'd think so. But then what? If I got 10 days in prison for accidentally bumping Bear, who didn't die, and like knocking him off his feet in the car park at PSK, what am I going to get for burning down an entire factory with a full workforce in it? Not the first fire caused by you today, apparently. Why, what have you done now? He's sat there looking like a character that's been shot out of a cannon in a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Right, let's start transferring stuff away from the wreck of the house.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Jothan. Fresh off his latest adventure where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Vittu ja vittu.
Jyymikö päätä ja vaivaako armoton kankkuri?
Good kids.
Ei hätää. Juokaatu ojut kangas on
So
avannut
sweaty and unnecessary.
Ouluun. Enää ei tarvitse
Didn't know what the button was on
Luen apulaisen
keyboard.
Oulun uudesta
They're a pretty efficient police force in terms of arrests. What, the Penny Harvey ones? True, they put me inside for another 4 days or whatever for... They dipped me tractor tank, the bastards.
Well,
I didn't-
back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about all things motor and our little
1 second,
corner of
Mazza.
fun. Cheeky's outdone himself this time, rebuilding an engine using nothing but a squirrel, a megaphone, and a $50,000 auto repair shop. We've also got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma. Reports say he's been going up the back roads trying to rival Cheeky. Martin, my friend, you've got ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
Saatana.
We'll always have this, though. No fire can take this away from us. Didn't do shit wrong, but I was blamed for it at work. Classic. Except this time, the cheeky fuckers didn't expect me to crash out and have a panic attack in public. Got him. Upon reflection, that was quite unfortunate. Why, what's happened? I don't think I'd recognise the Pac-Man theme. I know it now because of this song, but would you lot have known the Pac-Man theme before? Despite playing so many versions of it growing up, I never heard it. What is that? 1st of May the fuck up happened, and then 20th of February you created the entry. It was my fault. Your best friend's manager's best friend fucked up. Like, yeah, sure, what's the point of audit trials when you can just point fingers and shout louder? What are those dates, Mazak? I don't know if I've got confused. Are they swapped? You had to Shazam it, Kaz. It's weird, isn't it? I don't know where the Pac-Man theme tune ever surfaced. Because at least on the Game Boy you had the Tetris music. Big exam happening today across the country, don't you? Created the entry on the 20th of February because I did the entries for the exam. Oh, it's the opposite way around. I see. So you created the entry in February and they've only just found out now. I see. I thought you meant a fuck up had happened and it took you months to create the entry. I'm with you. That was on Finland FM. Seems like a bit of a downturn in tone from the last thing we listened to. Nice. The bit that fucked up a total unenter and deleted the candidate. Oh. So no actual fire. Last Friday she just went over and said fuck this dude in particular and completely deleted it. Christ, so that guy didn't get any results or anything. Shot. Gonna have to re-sit it, is he? So much driving. I apologise, everybody. It's a lot of driving. Trying to build my life back together. Are we sliding or sliding? Let me out, you bitch. Might as well post these while we're off. Money's tight suddenly. No cousin, no. No Pat, no. No rally cars. Not on a Monday. So angry about food coupon. Fuckers locked the doors on me. Why can I not shift down gears? Why can I not shift down a gear? I don't get it. The exam was sat today, and last Friday she went over and said, fuck this dude, so I had to re-enter him this morning with 4 times late fees. So no entry cost the colleague like 1,500 quid. So does he get... Oh, it cost the college 1,500 quid, Jesus. Just a part 2 where when you were on vacation sick and they fucked everything up by touching one thing you told them not to touch. Lock everything you do in a cage. Like I do with Jeff. I'm not delivering one to Trim's farm, he can fuck off. Never hear from him anyway. I'm not even sure the old guy in the retirement home is him. Oh, I might have to plug the controller in again for this mini bike journey. I've seen Chaz try and drive the mini bike on mouse and keyboard and I don't fancy it. My manager was saying it was my fault because they weren't entered. I was like, look at the audit trail. Will you just be quiet and be the fall guy, Mazza? That's what greens were put on this earth for. Steady! Right, now we go and get the car and we move all the shit away. But I might just spend a minute in the apartment to try and get myself a phone call. Because I'm desperate now. Am I right in thinking that this style of metal didn't exist in 1998? It did. Or the beginnings of it did, but it seems the production and everything seems way more like 2011 than 1998. For some reason it's clashing in my head. The audit trail clearly states her mate was at fault, so she just can't have that. You need to be in the inner circle. Yeah, that song, something about it just feels anachronistic. I actually managed to get myself. But now I'm listening to this and I'm not being blamed for something there's nothing to do with me. So if you're blaming me for her mistake, it's gone off the page, give me a second. For her mistake, might as well blame reception for letting the candidate in. Actually, fuck the blame. Fuck it, blame the student services lot for enrolling them in the first place. It was something to that effect. I did swear very loudly in a crowded place. You got the rest of the day off. I'd rather guide my dad into my mum than be in there. Fucking hell. Inner Circle is very 90s. Didn't they sing a Lally Lally Long? That was Inner Circle, wasn't it? In Bad Boys. I'd rather... I've never heard that before, that's fucking weird. Good effort. Right, phone, will you ring, please? Please. tries to get away with murder too much. She won't mention shit, because if she does, then I will mention shit.
No niin, päivällisehtoollista. Tarvitsisin noita polttopuita, että jos kerkesit käymään, niin on kyllä tosi hyvä. Minä olen jo ottamaan tuohon pihalle, niin tulehan sitten
Who is it?
joutui.
Cats!
Muuta kuin näkemisiin.
Yes, cats, I will. Alright. The playthrough's back. Oh, I've got work. What do we do? Sit here for a minute. Maybe the phone's in a ringing mood. Okay, the playthrough's not doomed. Okay, what do? Let's just sit like right. Let's just sit and be calm. The tractor's outside, right? The logs are outside. Cats is right there. I can make the money. I can go pick up the bucket seats. We can get the fucking car ready for the rally. No, actually, fuck it. Let's just go. Oh, that's so good. It's a job. Hell yeah, hooray. Yeah, man. Oh. Right, cats, you are my hero. Have I ever told you that? Trouble is, it's one where I'm going to have to drive the tractor on the road. Oh, I'm so chuffed. Here's one I prepared earlier. Her annual leave and time off in lieu is not tracked by HR. It's given to her on a trust basis. Ooh. That is inner circle stuff. Alright. What's the best way to get to Cats? It's only a short journey. We'll just go completely off-road, because the tractor can't drive on ice now. This is where I tip the bastard over. Steady! Alright, it's fine. Right, we're going cross country. This is cool. I can go pick the bucket seats up though. Ah! It's a shame we got to wait 2 weeks for the rally though. I mean, unless we just bought the prep for the ice race. On Friday... Sorry, I'm so excited about what's just happened, I can't even speak. Shut up, Stothan. Don't care about you at this point, I'm celebrating. On Friday, in game. Stothan, shut up flapping your fucking gums. On Friday, what I might do is take the card at 6:4 to sign up for the ice track, and we'll get the list of what's needed there as well. Oh, I'm so happy. Right, where are we? She's abusing the trust. She's also the only employee in the college that works like that. So yeah, I crashed out at work, went to the gym for 2 hours, blasting music to the point my ears are ringing now, and I've got the rest of the day off. Tomorrow is going to be fun because she works from home that day, so you won't hear from her. You can get everybody else's side of the bitching. Cats! Have I ever told you how much I love you? My hero. Oop, fuck. You know what, we'll just do this the easy way. I'm going to try and reverse it or spin it round. Thank you, cats. No problem, he says. I'm assuming this is in the right place, so I'm just going to tip... No, it's perfect. Can you make an official complaint to HR and all those above the problem people? Break rank. I was wondering if she's buddy-buddy. Made an official complaint before. The person in the meeting is an executive, which also happens to be her boss, and there is nobody higher than him to audit the complaint. Thank you, cats. Perfect. Perfect. Does the delivery mean we worked out? It does, Chaz, yeah? The phone rang. I can actually get work orders. I wonder if they're like rarer. I don't know. Actually, I don't want to be driving forward here, do I? Get the union involved, yeah, good shout. And we didn't have to cope with the terrible traction on ice either. Alright, the end of the game is in sight, or the end of this section of streams is in sight. Just got to be the best in the Junior Cup Rally, which I've not even done once yet, and I've got a car full of stock components. It's not looking good. Also have a peek at the market. There might be a sweeter job with better pay and less idiotic managers out there. Stop treating me like a cunt and I'll crack. Yeah, man, just stop treating Mazat like a cunt. Happy. Right, next job. Fuck the mini bike. We're getting in the sorbet. We're taking the sorbet to PSK and we're going to go pick up our new seats. Okay, I may have lost a little bit of traction when I excitedly drove onto the snow and sunk. Wait, you're still working your notice period? Oh, you mean if you was to leave? Oh, my head is absolutely bamboozled now from that phone call coming in. I was not expecting that. Tractor. Play ball, please, thank you. 6 months' notice? Wait, why? I've done loads of dungeons with you before. I know you're very replaceable. Actually, Mazak once called me out because every time you dance in a video game, you do it like this. Shake it up, DJ. Auntie, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the phone rang. So good. The Pac-Man theme that nobody knew existed. Right, sorbet. Quick, we're going to PSK. We've got things to pick up. Did I get the mini bike out of the back? I did. Good, because we're going to need the room. Okay, more driving, but that's fine. We've now got the money. It's going alright. I finally got a phone call. So even with a burnt down house, I can now work for a living. At least one phone call has come through. So now all I need is the rally bucket seats, which I'm off to go pick up now, and we're rally ready. Teachers have high notice periods to hand over, etc. On the upside, I got a blue light card, 31 days of annual leave, college closes, etc. So there are benefits to having a teacher contract, just not that part. So you can maybe talk yourself out of it, yeah, as long as you provide some level of evidence as to the time it'd take to recruit and train, etc. 6 fucking months. Cat's cold, yeah. Hang on. Got the wrong radio station on. Is it still going? Or is it finished? Hope we got this instead. And you'll enjoy it, or else. Right, I nearly got killed here yesterday, so... we're safe. Fucking hell. I'm really stretched. There's a lot of driving in real life this last 5 days. I'm so jubilant. Are you ready? I wonder if they've changed between games. 2 to 6 for a normal one. Standard in Denmark is 1 month on your side. And 3 on theirs, based on how long you've been there. Martin, I'm going on to bigger and better things. There you are, right in the dictionary, and you would fit the redneck section perfectly. Yeah? Don't talk to me about Alkirion. Get you sent off. Go about your business. Because you strut around here thinking you're hard, you're never ever winning rally gold. Because those kind of things... Got him. Right, where was I? What did I come in here for? Oh yeah, salty. Can I pick up my postal order? 6,100 marks. Why have I got 2? What's that? Did I... This is my fucking theory that I ordered the bucket seats twice because I've already ordered them and forgot I didn't. No, Salty, I can't afford that one.
Satana.
Don't look at me like that. I'll be back, I promise. I'll be back. I really need to pray that this doesn't have bucket seats in it. Hang on, I'll open it in the car park. Smell of shit is a very specific insult. It's a good one, right? It's like eat shit, but better. Chaz, I'm just gonna do it by the car. Kiss him to show who's boss. Bucket seats? Fuck me, I've ordered the bucket seats twice. What am I going to do with 2 sets of friggin' bucket seats and 1 car? I knew I'd already ordered them. Shit. Alright, well. I'm just going to have some spares for some reason. And why have I got 2 seats? I don't even have a grandma to put in the other one. What a gaming chair. Fucking hell. Alright, we've got the tack as well, so we've got some shit to put on the car. Fucking hellfire. Stack the chairs for extra cushion. So you've seen what the fuck Amazon is bringing to your door again. I can't get 2 cars. Siddles would only sell us 1. Could have a celebratory P. Do you know? Have you seen your character in game now, Mazak? You've gone from wandering around near Alkirions, and all you do now is just serve P word in here. It's terribly demeaning. You know what? Katz is right. When life gives you lemons, make a gaming chair. Top job. Actually, he's got 2 jobs, Mina. He delivers P-word and chastises me for pissing in the corner. He was tired of the long forest walks that have proven fatal in the past. And if he gets P-word benefits. I mean, we saw in the best of Mina, he came to deliver me one, had a go at me for urinating on the floor, and then left with my P-word, and I never got it. So he at least has 1 free one that he didn't fucking pay for. You wanted to settle down and surround yourself with simple carbs and saturated fats. Actually, given it's nearly the midstream break, I might just sit for 5 minutes and see if we can get another phone call. Is it rude to call him a simple car? Actually, that's not a bad stream title, is it, for my winter car? Given I mostly tinker with cars and eat chips. I paid for one ante, but not the other, so there's two. So you only pay when you pick it up. So Salty's keeping the other one, and I took the first one. So the police can't get me. Scrubbin, welcome to the stream. What's got Scrubbin so disgruntled? Who's upset Scrubbin? Oh no. I'll leave the car running. I'll just check that I've posted these here, and then we're going to just sit for a minute, and then I'll have the midstream break in the apartment as well. I might go a little bit early. I wonder if they would send it back if you don't collect it for so. Yeah, maybe, Cats. Because it would block any other post order coming through, right? Oh, fucking hell, bills. But one from the electric. I mean, that's a lot, but at least it's not 1,200 at the house. I won't be paying electric bills there much longer. No, yeah, the post order notification. Are none of these ready to be posted? No, throw that one on next door's roof, then you can enjoy that. You know what? Not a bad start. It didn't, it turns out, Scrubbin, but I was worried that it might end my ability to work. But we've got a phone call. Things are going alright. I can receive work at the apartment. Yeah, don't worry, you can sell the bucket seats at the flea market for 20 marks each. It's an insulting price. Right, watch this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Worth a try. Right, I'm not going to smoke. We're going for stress sausages. Meanwhile, Mazak's cutting the phone line. Let's do some jobs while we're in the apartment waiting for phone calls. I do need to get a pot of coffee going. We'll cook some sausages for the day. First job, I'm going to put the oven on and I'm not going to be afraid of it. And somebody write in full capital letters in the chat, and I quote, oven. Meanwhile, I'm cutting his phone line. Open reach will be with you in 12 working days. IT open reach. Have you tried selling something from the catalogue on the flea market so far? Because classified going shit kind of makes sense. Actual brand new catalogue stuff might at least yield a good portion of the price. Not a bad shout, actually, Cats. Yeah. No, I haven't. Thank you, Paula. That'll do. Shaggy Dan, good morning. That serves as an equally good reminder. Both work. Shaggy Dan, good morning. Right, do I have any sausages that aren't spoiled? I think the bottom ones are the ones I need to eat first. To be honest, I actually liked the idea of this game. When I first logged in and I realised that we had this apartment, I was happy. Because I liked the idea of living somewhere different. But then realising you could just live at the old place as normal, it kind of took the edge off a little bit. So now I've got my wish, I suppose. Because we had choices of where to live instead of like being forced to adapt. So I've accidentally got my wish. That does not mean that the death was intentional before somebody says it. Hello, radio? Oh, it's time for that fucking talk show. No. Look, 6 PM the talk show comes on and the rest of the fucking game's worthless. The rest of the night's radio's worthless. Okay, we've got some good stress sausages. Your plan of saturated fats, Bazak, actually works because if you watch my stress meter, it goes down the more fatty food you eat. And I've just eaten too many to get the stress down, and then I'm going to wonder why I'm putting weight on. Are you even boiling on that back one? Hello, coffee? Phone's not ringing though, that's making me nervous. Can confirm it works. I was stressed this morning. I had some cake and now the stress is gone. There you go. Can't argue with science. Can't open these, can you? I'm sure I checked this on the first stream. Imagine you open this and there was just a pizza oven in there. Why is this not... Until tomorrow when the wedding party arrives. There we go. He's also soiled the dress as well. See? I may have ruined the playthrough with these ovens, but I'm not afraid to use them. It's about getting straight back on the horse. Or the Meccano Strider in my case now. TV or radio? Somebody guess quick. TV or radio? Hey Mazak, there's a fresh Kronos server coming out on Saturday, by the way. I don't know if you've seen us spamming the fresh command. Okay, Auntie says TV. Is it the fucking ancient aliens?
Valioryhmän kuului jäsenistä vietäisi Sysmään tutustumisretkille ja sitten Suomen suurin lautakunta on taas
I wish you could turn the volume down on the TV. It is a bit aggressive.
Pohjois-Savon Heinijoe. Ja sinun
Right.
pitäisi viedä
Enjoy that.
sitten kaikki
Did you fresh mention? Wasn't sure if it just means. No, fresh Kronos. So it's not going to be a monstrous server. But Kronos 5 is releasing. At least we know it's going to be stable. So we're going to play on it and level together and see what happens. That was Bear on TV. Right, everybody behave. Mazak's in charge. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Lotossa on nyt muhkea jättipotti 5 miljoonaa markkaa. PSK:ssa hyödyt edustamme. Muista, ekstra etu. Parhaimmillaan etua jopa 4%. PSK:ssa raha valuu aina alaspäin. Tule nyt hyödyntämään etusi. Tervetuloa ostoksille.
Noi paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi. Noi paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi.
Lotossa on nyt muhkea jättipotti 5 miljoonaa markkaa.
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti. Saatavilla kaikista hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
Megavedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan siellä, missä isot pelurit ovat? Megavedossa panokset kovenevat. Oletko valmis ratkaisemaan illan siellä, missä isot pelurit ovat? PSK:sta herkut nopeaan nälkään. Hampurilainen 25, jättijuusto 37, grillipekoni 35.
Saatteko miehen kädet mulla? Oi, vielä paasa! Oli Glennon. Mikä rykkä? Eletti kun kaasuhin Kikkonen just kun oli nousemassa ulos. Aika hyvä. Oi niinku vitsi. Ja se Drakkeni tankki, et mä katsosin, et se et siihen ei tarvitse.
God, this is a classic. I was about to say you need to be careful or you'll step on the scale and be 100 kilos, but Google the conversion to freedom units and realise I'm 100 kilos. It's not as much as you think, right? Right. What's in this can? I'm at about 8. Chaz. God, I've got to turn that off. That is so loud. Hang on. Oh, it's better. Much better. So, fan, welcome to the stream and good morning. Yeah, Chaz, that website actually exists apparently. Didn't you say there's a link to it, so that you've been to the link there? I'm assuming the phone didn't ring while I was away. Paula says ginger beer. 6-4 says Professor Pepper. Yeah, he's made a website for it. Alright, I might save. I'm going to lose that sausage though, aren't I? No, we'll just keep going. Right. What time is it? 7 PM. Mazak says Pepsi Max. I do need to take the mini bike there, don't I? But I can't take the mini bike there now because I've got the fucking... I'll tell you what we'll do. Right. If I can fit the mini bike in the saw bay with the bucket seats. Azar, good morning. Says tropical. Shaggy Dan says boring lemonade. Does it work, Chaz? Is it good? Chaz says blended bacon. I don't know if I've been to it or not. Look, everybody that hasn't been here for the first half. I've got bucket seats. I accidentally ordered 2 sets though, but the phone's ringing. We're actually getting work, and I've got bucket seats. That's going to kill me, isn't it? Settle. Good. Right. With the mini bike, have I got the helmet in the back? Is the helmet in there somewhere? It's solid. It encapsulates this series. Apparently, the My Winter Car website is a really, really 90s website too. Is that the helmet? Yeah, we've got the helmet. I'm actually worried about losing stuff like the tack and the fucking torch. God, the game runs so much better now. Holy shit. I don't know whether he's patched it, and that's why it's running better, or it's just running better because I've got rid of all the junk piles. Alright, we're going to have to Tetris this, I think. Fucking gaming chairs. Can't believe they made rally seats and bucket seats for cars and based them off gaming chairs. That seems a bit backwards to me. Hang on, let me... Slops completely killed gaming chairs for me in one sentence. He said gaming chairs are like race car beds that kids used to get. And I've not been able to take them seriously since. Are they more comfortable? Yes. But still. Right. Kickstand down. I'm going to try and put the... Fuck you. I think their main attraction is that they're good for competitive sitting. I mean, that's all rally, that's all racing is, right? Okay, that's opened that door. Now, this is a... It's just dragging the car. This is not... Right, then shut that door. Fuck off. Nice. All doors closed. Good. This is going to end in pain. Of God, I can hear it fucking smashing about back there. Compared. The answer is tropical. That's twice I've been slaughtered by Azat this week. On his first fucking message. Right, I might die on this journey, so forgive me. My Winter Car Wiki is my new favourite website and I don't even play the game, just the 90s aesthetics in show you. Good, right? I just love how so 100% committed he is to the bit. I don't know whether I should be going to sleep, you know. Yeah, actually, because I can't sleep at the house anymore. I keep setting up to the house and then realising I can't sleep over there. I should maybe take the couch there at some point. But then it's never going to be warm enough anywhere to sleep anyway, is it? So we've not got a lot of choice. Unless I leave the shit truck there as a place to sleep. Right, bear with me. I'm just going to go home and sleep. I might even leave the sorbet running overnight. Maybe we get tracked to another phone call. Just ignore the mini bike rattling around in the back. With a bit of luck, that'll keep Sothan up overnight. Hello, can we... Radio, calm your passions. I wonder if it uses like an excessive amount of fuel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a double. Right. Nice night's sleep. With the lights on and music on and the car on and all of that stuff. Better. Much better. And then I can have that stress sausage, although I'm going to put weight on. But I'm going to do like most people do when they're worried about their weight. Or I can now do what most people do when they're worried about their weight. Just not ever get weighed. Which is pretty good. Which is pretty easy to do for me now, because the scale's burnt up in the fire. So I have no way of checking my weight now. Fucking I'm going to have to have a... In fact, do both at once. Let's not pretend pissing in the shower is not something literally everybody does. Should showering lower your stress? I think it probably should. But did the car turn off overnight? It did. I don't say it's because it ran out of fuel. Nah, it just turned off. That works. Right, let's not die. Why is this sorbet not running? We're fine. There's two types of people in the world. People who wee in the shower and people who don't know when to stop flogging old jokes. I considered it, actually, and then didn't. You might have seen it flash across my eyes while I was in the shower then. It's about knowing when to quit. It's about those that don't wee in the shower. What? Weeing in the bath is a different story. Oh, the game runs so good. All it took was deleting a bunch of scrap piles. We used to talk about that phantom phone call we got from Grandma and how spooky it was. Because she'd been dead for about 200 in-game hours. Played. What if we get a phantom phone call from Grandma and the phone's dead as well as Grandma? The image of pissing in the bath made you physically shudder. Trim doesn't piss in the bath. He shits in the bath and then gets out to piss because it'd be disgusted otherwise. Did Grandma die again? No, but she died in the last game, right? Or that one time she... Giant-Dright's grandmother, sadly no longer with us, bless her. But we can only assume that she's dead because she's not in this one either. And strange men get delivered to her house on a night if you do the taxi job. Which feels like a lifetime ago now. That feels like a different game. Must be 4 months since I did taxi work. I miss it to this day. I really enjoyed that. I did so much best of work by scrubbing footage while doing taxi work in Night with Takara on the other monitor. Well, Fresh is out soon. I'll be stood in Dyer Mall farming instead, scrubbing footage. So with these seats installed, the car is actually rally ready. The problem being, there's no rally to be ready for at the moment. I might... Alright, how am I going to do this? I could install the seats and then we'll drive the car to Alcarion's. But installing the seats here is going to be a bit tricky because it's cold. I'll have to keep getting in the sorbet to warm up again. Because the heating broke post-fire. Well, during the fire. If you think about it, because there was no apartment in the first game, if you burnt the house down, you literally would never get jobs again. Because there was no other way to receive phone calls. You could still limp along by saving, showering, well, not showering, but saving and de-stressing and sleeping at the island. Well, that cost you a shitload in 2-stroke fuel in the boat. Plus you couldn't work, so I don't know where your money had come from. You'd have to live exclusively on Keelyu, I suppose. But given Sothan's a massive bitch and he forces you to drink it with him, I don't know how sustainable that would be. It is a shame that Keelyu's so nerfed in this one, though. Like, I get that it's kind of unrealistic that Sothan would be drinking 24 jugs of Keelyu. I'm still getting bills to pay at the house. Frankly, that can get cut off. I'm not paying for a phone that doesn't exist. And a heating bill that doesn't heat anything. That can fuck off. I guess they would still send the bills though, right? I like the idea of a postman walking up and delivering a heating bill, sorry, an electric bill and a phone bill to a house that's clearly been burnt out. Salty good morning. Sounds like you're hitting all the mailboxes. It does, it's the mini bike in the back that's rattling around. Salty good morning. Sorry, dark. Good afternoon. Yeah, what's the worst they can do? What they're going to do? Cut the electric off. Oh no! The electric I'm not using in the house I'm not using has got cut off. Right, the mini bike we need here. The bucket seats are having a bit of a problem. I just landed stood upright. See that, by the way? I've got these new gaming chairs and suddenly I'm amazing at video games. Coincidence? Okay. Let's actually work on the car. Feels very old-fashioned. Finland FM will have actual music on it, won't it? Ah, memories. We'll leave the engine on though. So I'm going to have to keep running back into the sorbet to warm up, because for some reason the heater in the garage doesn't work. Look! The best pro state racing bucket seats. And we've got the harness that we can put on. And then the car is finally rally ready. We can actually start playing the game. It's like this is our last bit of pre-raid before we can start properly playing WoW. I'll let you know once these bucket seats are in, Fisty. Fisty? Salty. I might be in a very good mood. Oh, that's true. If I don't pay the electric bill, I might not be able to have lights on in the garage. Fuck. Actually, that's not the worst thing in the world, because once I've put this in, I'm not coming back into the garage. I'm going to take all the tools and everything to Alcarion's garage, and we're going to run out of there. Which is heating paid not by me. And he's got all the tools we'd need, he's got the lift and everything, so I no longer need to worry about the not having a pit or anything. The only thing he doesn't have is a hoist. I'll have to think of some alternate way in case the engine needs to come out in the future, which invariably will. Okay, so these are not 9s, not 8s. I think they're 10s and there's one 9 on the inside. Yeah. Do I put both seats in? There's no point, is there? I've got no mates. The lights work, but not the heater, yeah. I don't know why that is. Something's broken. I thought you were a 9. You're an 8. 8, alright. 8's on the inside. 9's for everything else. Is there any point in putting that? I was going to say we'll not put the passenger seat in for the sake of keeping the weight low. But, okay, these must all be 10s then, are they? What's the point in doing that when I'm a big fat fatty? And this is all stock components. I don't think weight reduction is going to make a terrible amount of difference, is it? Lovely. Oh, look at that. They're so fucking tacky, aren't they? They look so bad. Temperature's not bad. Then you, and the 9 should already be out, so... Could that mean something different in this game? Right, I might have burnt the house down, but 250 hours... Are we at 250? 246 hours in. We've not died, and we've got the car ready for the first rally. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Where's the racing harness? There. I've not started this car in weeks as well. I'm kind of worried it might never start. Yeah, this all works like it does in the first game, and they're all 10s. It's making me miss the Satsuma a little bit, though. I still love that car. Right then. Welcome to my rally car. I'm kind of proud of it. I'm kind of really proud of it. Can I fit the mini bike in the Mac? Because I wouldn't mind just driving this to Alcarion's if it starts, that is. Is it even going to start because it's been in a cold garage? Well, I never thought about that. The only reason it's been started is because it's been sat in a warm garage. Choke out. Lights are off. I fucking love this car. Oh, it's stalled. Stupid piece of shit car. Really? I've just done a lot of celebrating and you're going to treat me like this? Okay, choke back out. Rev, rev, rev.
Vittu.
It would appear the battery's fucked. It just started, so it can't be the starter or the ignition, right? Maybe the battery's just gone cold. Okay, there is some power in that one. Hang on, hang on. We can fix this. I just need to swap the battery out. This will be a lot better at Alcarion's because it'll never be cold. Putting the radio on. God, there's always one thing wrong. Where's the socket set again? It's on the floor. These are 8s, aren't they, to swap the battery out? It might just be a flat battery. We're about to find out. Is the house thermometer still usable? Good question. Are you flat? Yeah, okay. That battery's flat. Don't look. Oh, they fixed that. Good. I suppose that's for the best. Maybe I put this in the back of the saw bay, and then I'll go and dispose of it properly instead of trying to burn them, because they end up just stacked up. Look, they can't be moved for some reason. If you try and burn a battery, it doesn't disappear. It just stays in this, like, locked in this terrible position. Are you flat? Nope, that one's still got some juice in it. So, positive first, then negative. Okay, hang on, cats, I'll go have a look. How do you... I don't think any of the fluid should have got out of it, right? Because it did start, but it stalled because I depressed the clutch at choke too early. No, it would appear cat. I'd check the TV for the temperature as well, but also kind of difficult. Right, you're going to start now. Yeah, is there a fucking... Yeah, I wonder if there's a weather channel on the internet. Hello? Why are you not... Now I've got no electrics whatsoever. What's happened to you? You are plugged in, aren't you? Wait, is his battery's dead? They can't be dead. I thought if it's reading like that, then it's still putting a bit of charge in. No, that one's dead. Oh, fucking hellfire, what's happening here? Something's going wrong. Are you reading as dead? No. Unless there's an issue with the car that's just frying batteries. See, that should spark. just putting the negative one in first. Oh no, that's worked. I can hear because the radio's gone off. Good. Are you going to start? Clutch is out. Okay, now it has power. I wonder if I've fucked the carb again like I did last time. I would have to... Did I get a new carb? I did get a new carb, didn't I? Ooh. Maybe this is a good opportunity to put the new carb on. We've got the 2-barrel one. Christ. Last thing I need is upgrades. Let me put the radio back on. Alright, we'll take this as an opportunity to switch the carb out. I'm still not terribly confident with swapping car parts in and out in this game. Like, I'd swapped everything in the Satsuma out so many times that it didn't faze me just swapping new bits in and out. I should actually, before I do anything, just check the oil filter. Dipstick. Okay, oil's fine. Fuel is fine, right? Did we check that? It is so, yeah, but it's the engine, like it's built a lot different because it's a different engine. Is it out of fucking fuel? Is that all this is? Oh no, it's got fuel. Like the way the engine's assembled and everything is massively different, so I slowly got used to the order of changing car parts in and out, but now it's a different order. And I slowly learned how many bolts were needed for which thing, etc. But now, what's that? Oh wait, maybe I have to take the. Yeah, I probably do need to take the air filter off, don't I? And then, I'm sure these are 7s. Give me a second. Will you turn back on? Maybe jump for some reason. Man presses button to make music happen. Music happens. Man shocked. 7s on... I swear these are 8s. Why are you suddenly fighting me? 9s? Yeah. Right, new carb. I think it was only 4 on the carb, right? Maybe 5? One in the middle somewhere too. I'm assuming you're on the carb. So I'm assuming that again. Oh, that's just a normal carburetor. This is a 2-barrel. Does it just fit the same? Don't be for an automatic or something to screw me. Lovely. Does an air filter even fit on top of that? Also, we're going to have to, if it does start, we're going to have to adjust the AFR again. That we can do. Do you even fit on there? I guess it just mounts above it, doesn't it? You're a what, 7 or a 9? An 8, surely? No. 7? Okay, so if the car was flooded, it's not now because it's on my desk. Pray with me. Ooh, that battery doesn't sound like it's having a good time.
Hullujen kevää.
Welcome to my rally car, he said. What the fuck is going wrong? I guess the new car does need tuning, right? Is there 2 adjustments on the twin barrel, or just one? Just one. See, that could be the problem. But I don't think you can adjust it with the engine off, can you? Surely it has to be, the engine has to be running for you to take a proper, to properly test whether the mixture's different. Hang on, I'm just going to scroll a bit just to see if it changes. Okay, so it does update slightly. It's not going to be good for the battery, this, but if I could get it when it clicks over to be at least not 6. This feels dumb. I'm just going to keep scrolling up on the mouse. I don't know if it's up or down that adjusts it in the way that I want it to be adjusted. Nah, this isn't changing shit, is it? Let me just go to the other extreme just to test it. So as I say, it needs to be running, doesn't it? Could check all the other fluids and stuff. Oh, no, that's good, that was working. 11.4. Ignition, hello? And then it's right where I can't fucking see it. See, that's alright. But it's still not going to turn over, is it? Right, so the new carb's on. It wasn't a flooded carb issue. Did some electrics get disconnected? No, because the car got disconnected. It was running like 10 minutes ago. Spark plugs, maybe. Let me put the radio back on. We'll swap the spark plugs in and out. Do I have a spares? Yeah. Luckily, somebody planned ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. And unlike Cheeky, we're not going to throw this box into... throw spark plugs out of the door and into the cold beyond. Which he did when you couldn't buy new spark plugs. There's probably no point in even shutting that door anymore, is there? If the heating's not working in here, it's not going to save us. The winter jacket's doing alright today, though. Poor Cheeky, always being bullied in here. Yeah, for that guy. If Cheeky spends an hour every week getting picked on in this place, it makes up for the 10 years he spent in this place picking on me. Which side of the spark plugs on the stupid change? There. Okay. Why are you... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need to think of a way to just properly get rid of these, though. I think these can be burned. Actually, cats, it's time to test your theory about whether or not the fire produces heat. It's a very scientific question. Because I get a bollocking for FCI, we're going round. The rest of the house actually did quite well not to burn down. I know the garage has a brick wall between it, but it was a close one. Just like the PC, they don't make houses like they used to. It's because I want an American house. Aren't they all just mostly wood over there? In the slightly warmer climates. Even around the Mediterranean, when it gets really hot, people still build in brick, don't they, around these bits? Stone. They're all made of plastic. At least it smelt good when you were dying. Fucking hell, where's that? No, it's there. So I've got a skid plate for the rally. I'd be excited about this rally if my car started. Right. Does this create heat? It does, immediately. No, my body temperature's now going down. That's just melted my coverall onto my genitals. Imagine the smell. It smelled bad enough anyway. Who needs eyebrows in 1998? You all plucked them off, yeah? We're going to do pose for Instagram. Facebook's something like 4 years away or something, right? When was Facebook? 2005? 6? They just bleach them and draw on... Oh, did I put the new... No, I didn't. Just draw over them. Yeah, it was 2008, I think, when it massively kicked off, right? This is where the Googler falls foul, right? Because I'm sure the technical date for when Facebook started was like 2004 or something. But when it was founded and when it actually when it took over the world are two different things, aren't they? What's happening here? So $9.99 for Facebook. I guess it was when it ditched the .edu thing, right? When it really went mega. Back when it was a social network. 2004, yeah, not bad. Everything came out in 2004. World of Warcraft, Knights of the Old Republic, Chronicles of Riddick, San Andreas, Half-Life 2. I love MySpace. MySpace feels like Chaz was talking about the My Winter Car website being like an old pre-built, actually customizable website. MySpace feels like the last time we ever got that, right? You were coding at 15 and 16, yeah. Yeah, we were actually learning a little bit of something then, weren't we? Schmidt say, well, good morning. It's a tropical today, auntie. Right, I've replaced the carb. We've replaced the battery. We've tuned the carb and replaced the spark plugs.
Ai vittu.
The car is rally ready. And now it won't fucking start. MySpace is actually still going somewhere, somehow. What is it now? They just tried to pivot to hard to music, didn't they, at one point? Somewhat unsuccessfully. Did old Timberlake buy it? Used to be able to find my old MySpace pictures, then he deleted old profiles. Probably for the best. Right, what could this be? Do I need to buy a new starter? I could go to Alcarion's now and pick up a new starter and a new ignition. Let's just be proactive and go and do that. We've had 2 batteries in it, Auntie. It started and then it died, and then even now it's got its new battery and it just won't start. Is it cold in there since you don't have heat in the garage? It is salty, yeah. Thankfully, I've still got the winter coverall is enough for today, but it is fucking cold in there. MySpace and eBay helped the development of web a bunch. So much cross-site script bullshit. Oh, web security, yeah. Yeah, it felt like the last time, because you could properly customise the shit out of everything on there, right? Everybody's MySpace looked like a different website. Oh yeah, it could be that it was too cold for the car to start salty, but if that was true, it would be turning over, right? But as it is, it's like, now it's not even trying to turn over. It feels like it's something else. We'll go to Alcarion's and we'll get a starter and an ignition. New starter and ignition ain't gonna hurt things, right? And then go get a battery. Someone who has begged family and friends for old photos and met them with nothing. I kind of would like to have access to your old MySpace. Is it not opening at all now? Is it time for a funeral? Chaz, calm down. It's just a Finnish banger that didn't exist. Just me, I confused Timberlake with Timberland. What, them horrible boots? Oh, you're all good, salty. Oh yeah. It was like that fat bloke from 2009 that went all over every song. That one, right? I like produced a lot of pop rubbish, didn't he? But I meant the boots as well. God, they're ugly fucking things, aren't they? If you're not Franklin from GTA 5, just don't wear them. The only person I've seen that suits them things isn't even a real person. Oops. Just swore for no reason, forgive me. Have they got a little kitten heel on them? As in the phrase kitten heel, not anything to do with... You know what I'm on about. Timberlands. It's horrible, is it really? There's a type, isn't there, that wears those? I don't mean anything to do with like culture or anything. There's just the type of person. We all knew him growing up. Kitten heel, caught heel, wedge, etc. I like shoes. I like shoes as most stereotypical women. I know you knew what a kitten heel was. I was just making sure that you didn't think it was some reference to you in any way. Kitten caboose. Heel. Hit. You know what I mean? Holy shit, the time. Same person that wore Cookie Monster PJ pants during physical education. No, it's a type of lad that has completely misunderstood what cool means. You know what I mean? And they're still smoking and like shaving stripes into the side of their heads when they're 40. And it looks terrible on their Tinder profiles. Is it a generalisation? Yeah. Fuck it. Oh, you meant for women in the heel? Oh, so you mean there's heels? I thought you meant like the little heels on the men's Timberland boots. Just stop and have a drink. Dougie, welcome to the stream. I finally started receiving work in this game, so the playthrough is not doomed. However, the car won't start despite now being rally ready after picking up the seat, so I'm rushing to Alcarion's now to see if I can buy a new starter and a new ignition. Oh, I see, Kitten, I see. Apple bottom jeans. Apple bottom jeans, despite the song making it sound like it was a massive trend, were around for like 3 months around that song being written, and then they were gone again because they got shamed away by that song. Oh. What's the music? It's just stuff off Finland FM, Dougie. It's actually the music when you start a new game. For some reason they put that in on the radio. Right, Alcarion, you better not charge me a fucking fortune for these. I need a starter and a alternator, please. Yes. These are a bit fucking expensive, aren't they? Actually, do you have like a racing alternator? It looks like you do. Fuck that. We'll have a standard one, please. Alternator and an starter. Wait, do I need an alternator? You had the Victoria's Secret pants that said juicy on the bum. What is an alternator? Not going to be a waste of money. Because the starters are pretty expensive. How much does that clock up to?
Ei saatana.
Fucking dickhead. At least we know these are 100% though, right? We're not going to have to worry about them breaking. Absolute rip-off merchant. Maybe I should have just used some patience and got some out of the classified magazine. Oops, what did I put on there? It was unforgivably basic. Right, battery next. Handbrake's on. That was a good J-turn for somebody with the handbrake off. Hat-trick. And the emo phase came. The pop emo phase, we'll call that. There you go, fans of Thursday out there. That's it, I fixed it for you, but... Kind of like Studler, he's only got a black shirt. I don't actually wear this. I'm not somebody that dresses much in black at all. Still alive, Easy Green. The car isn't though, so I've had to go buy some new parts from Alcarion, but it's almost rally ready, if only the thing would start. Easy Green, good morning. During the emo, it came even more unforgivably basic, yeah. Yeah, it is weird during that pop emo thing that went on towards the late 2000s. Is a lot of these people thought they were being alternative, but it was the the most mainstream fashion trend, and all the bands that were promoting it were riding that wave on purpose because it was so fucking mainstream and profitable. There's such a smelly irony to the whole thing. It's beautiful. And very marketable, yeah. Everybody used to walk around, didn't they? Like, yeah, I'm into this stuff. I'm not gonna be a normie like everybody else. And they looked around their school, and there was nobody else because everybody was doing the fucking. So good. It's telling me Good Charlotte wasn't actually anti-mainstream, so I thought I've got bad news. Good Charlotte, fucking up. Funnily enough, your shirt blends in so well with the chair, it's like you only have your neck and no rest of the body. It's true. I actually turn the contrast, I have to have the contrast pretty high, which is why it confused Martin for so long. This hat's actually navy blue. Them boys really did fall out. Well, that just goes to show, right? The second that music... The second it wasn't such a mainstream trend anymore, all of the bands moved away musically because it wasn't profitable anymore, right? Them being one of them. I was looking at Bring Me the Horizon here, but they were always just bouncing from trend to trend, slightly more musical than the others. But she showed me a song from them from like 2 years ago called Limousine. It's a fucking Deftones song. You know, like in the way that Sabrina Carpenter for a while is just aping Fleetwood Mac, and it's amazing having music like that on the radio. Panic at the Disco became Panic in the Grocery Store the older we got. No, it's now called Panic when the telephone rings. What am I doing in town? Oh, I can take a battery, didn't I? Battery. I want to hear that engine roar before the end of today's stream. Yeah, a song by Bring Me the Horizon, who I'm sure a lot of us have wrote off in the past, or never wrote on in the first place, but it's called Limousine. Go listen to that for 5 seconds and tell me it doesn't sound like the Deftones. Or that that's suddenly become an influence on the writing style, I should say. You can hear it immediately. It's pretty good. There's got to be anything on the radio. Although it's a couple of years old now. She's got right into this band, what are they called? "5 seconds is all you needed, yeah. It's pretty good. I can't remember the name of the fucking band. It's funny, there's unlimited ways to find new music now, and you find yourself struggling to find new music. Or struggling to want to, I think is more important. Am I going to be able to... I'm not even going to be able to afford this battery, am I? Because I just wasted money. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. How much is a battery? Actually, I could take some money out of it. No, we're alright. The only reason I needed 6 seconds was because it was turned right down for golf. What was it? Off Spotify? Can I afford to take some money out of this? Should be alright, right? Yeah, we're 24. Right, I want to take some money out. I'd like to take 800 out. And then I say, appreciate it. And then I wait. Or have I fucked this up? Yeah, then I take the card and it gives me the cash. Yeah, man. Martin, nobody likes you.
Haista vittu.
Have you ever seen an apartment building? Yeah, funnily enough I have, because I burnt my fucking house down and I've got no choice but to live in one. Spirit box. There you go. finally remembered. How do you know you're not the only one that does that in golf? And when someone talks to me. Well, I think, given that when Chris Man or I talk about the golf music, everyone's like, oh, I don't have the golf music on, a minute. We have to hear that every fucking week whenever we talk about the golf music. I would assume you're in the massive majority, Auntie. I wouldn't worry about it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Fucking grow a pair and listen to the golf music, everybody. Jesus. Calm your passions. No, don't apologise. Just fucking fix it. I don't listen to happy music. Oh, God. Auntie's a Timberlands wearer. Look at everybody, you big mainstream nerds. Oh, look at me, I'm so unique. I'm in the 95%. Golf music. Grow up, you bunch of Timberland wearing losers. Hey, look at him, shut up. Suddenly, Stubbler's hovering over the target. We're just quoting some 41. Now, what if I sent you my Tim Stubbler? There you go, look, you can tell just by his not listening to golf music, he's a Timberland wearer. Fucking on fire. What am I driving home for? I've got no battery. Maybe I'll sit at the apartment for a couple of minutes and see if I can get a phone call in. I've lost respect. I'm going to cover my ears with my Tims. I don't listen to the golf music. Shit, it's banged to that, guys. It says he needs them in the winter. He needs them in the winter, like somebody that drives over leaves on their way to school needs a fucking Range Rover. It gets fucking cold. This guy. I bet Auntie's the kind of guy that when he's driving, the second visibility goes down to about 1%, he puts his fog lights on. I need these, it's foggy. You know the types, you're fucking blinded because I've got these fog lights, I need to use them. Be more basic and get docks. Yeah. Like the totally unique punk movement. When people didn't listen to the music, they just bought the fucking lifestyle. I was being hyperbolic, Sophie. But yeah, people are like the second it might be raining 3 miles away and the sky's gone dark, so people put their fog lights on. There's something adorable about it, really. I literally get blinded by fog lights, yeah. I'm a field mouse. I don't know if you knew that. Very low to the ground. I'm being economical, you're being shit. Is that LA dispute or the French Easy Green? Mind right, don't call me that. People don't know about our special nicknames for each other. And good morning. Right, I'm going to hang about and see if I can get a phone call. No, I did buy a battery. I just bought a battery, then said I didn't buy it. I'm losing my fucking mind. It's the fact that Auntie's got Timberlands that suddenly my brain's fallen to pieces. Let's drive home and let's install this fucking battery and let's have this car started. What's that called? I'm from Michigan. I don't know why it sounds familiar. Any good? Blinded by the fog lights, wrapped up like a douche, another roamer in the night. I want to die. Like, I wouldn't mind it now if the Kraken just appeared in the lake and just ate Jim. I've just got the car ready for the rally. I was just taking a battery home with a new ignition and a new starter to get the car ready so we can rally. Immediately, I'm going to have to take all the fucking stuff off because I've got the car inspection coming up. Fuck me. I've only just started getting work again. Oh, that's annoying, actually. That is really badly timed. And then another fucking phone bill.
No mitä helvettiä?
Oh, this game hits fun. Wanted everything, right? Throw that up there again. Yeah, I delivered some logs to cats. I'm actually getting work through now, which is good. A bit anti-wears Tim's while looking up fog lights online. Yeah, he's a fog light wearing, Timberland wearing, non-golf music listening loser. But I'd like your help in marbles, Auntie, if you could stick around. The oranges need to pipe. Beanie Head sounds like a tourist destination in Scotland. I love this conversation because Chaz is another one, look. And Chaz don't listen to golf music. I said, I bet people who don't listen to golf music wear Timberlands, right? Chaz and Auntie are the two people that don't listen to golf music, and both of them... I do listen to golf music. Oh, alright, you know what, Chaz? You know what, then respect, I rescind it. Chaz does listen to golf music, everybody. He was just about to block him. You can unblock him now, he's good, he's good. I don't think he's too good for golf music, like all these Timberland... Wait, now, all my data's getting mixed up. I don't know what to be angry about suddenly. You zone it out instead of appreciating it. Chrisman and I have been playing golf on a Friday as long as everybody, and we still appreciate a good old bit of golf music. There are some people that mute WoW music as well. And those fucking normies are even worse. Just last Friday I was thinking about how golf music sounds the same to me, even though it has so many tracks. It does. Despite all of this, I couldn't tell you the name of the fucking song. It's too far. Pigs there. Ooh, Fresh is coming out in how many days now? 4 days. I need to get Force Awakens, or whatever it's called, finished. Not Force Awakens. Fallen Order. That game's so good. Been FCI in the shit out of it. I'm enjoying it again. Do you know what's dying in games, it feels like? Good boss fights. Not that it's dying in games, but I feel like you don't see it as much anymore. Like real good meaty boss fights. Maybe they're just all bowed to Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Bloodborne and stuff, but that was always the best thing in the Doom games, the boss fights as well. Don't know if they're back in Eternal. I know people complained about the boss fights. They're by far and away the best. It's so good. How did I get on that? I'm just rambling. Right, I'm going to sit in the apartment and just try and get a bit of work. Just for a couple of minutes. Or maybe sit and watch telly or something. If Ancient Aliens is on, I'll watch that. We've not won the lottery, I know that for a fact.
Pysähtyi. Tilaan nyt, ennen kuin seuraava yö alkaa.
There you go, Chaz. Your new favourite website. Oh no, maybe not. Phone if you'd like to ring, I'd appreciate it.
Kuvittele hetki, että makaat yhdellä sängyssä
Fucking hell, it's always that advert. There's never anything else on. If Sothan's in, I'll wait for the phone to ring.
Ei, en tarkoita raadonia enkä matkapuhelinten vaaratonta setelyä, vaan jotain paljon vaarallisempaa ja todellisempaa uhkaa. Muukalaisia avaruudesta.
Oh, I tell you what I need to do, Chaz. I need to put
muukalaisten huoneistoihin tunkeutumisesta tapahtuu seinäpintojen lävitse osmoottisesti tunkeutumalla.
I need to put the Marbles music on a CD
Osmoottisesti tunkeutua suoraan betonin
for when we're rallying.
läpi, ilman ääntä, ilman lupaa ja ennen kaikkea ilman olet asiasta tietoinen. Mutta ei hätää, minulla on nyt ratkaisu tähän.
So I can do it in game instead of out. Because if you think about it, if I did it out of game like I used to, that would be essentially me playing some other music while I'm playing a game, and we all know that's for Timberland wearers. Phone, are you connected? John, let's go get you a pair.
Asennat eteen mukana tulevalla manuaalisella applikaattorilla hallitusti ja pintaa vaurioittamatta ja samalla aktivoit sen jatkuvasti toimimaan sähköttömän ja täysin huomaamattoman suojausmekanismin, joka toimii koko yön joka ilman, että muut ymmärtävät, miksi eteneminen pysähtyi. Tilaan nyt, ennen kuin seuraava yö alkaa.
Right, play something else and not that advert again. We're teleshopping. Chaz tried to tell me to get a pair of Timberlands. I will not. Not the same advert again. Is it actually the same advert again? Does anybody else get anything other than this shit? My first pair was some carbon mesh or something. They were comfy but super durable and use them for work. Would jab it with nails and nothing would happen.
Ei, en tarkoita raadonia enkä matkapuhelinten vaaratonta setelyä, vaan jotain
What do you call the scaffolding boots that everybody wears in Europe?
Tiesitkö, että suurin osa ei
Slip-ons
huoneistoihin tunkeutumisesta
with steelies. They're like fucking Ugg boots, but for work sites.
Etsivät heikkoa kohtaa ja
not Crocs.
tunkeutua suoraan betonin, kipsilevyn ja tapetin läpi. Ilman ääntä, ilman lupaa ja ennen kaikkea
Fuck, what do you call them?
tietoinen. Mutta ei hätää, minulla on
Every job I've worked where you could wear them, we weren't allowed. Fucking hell, what's the name of them things?
Täysin ainutlaatuinen, seinälle käsin lävitettävä alumiinifoliopohjainen makropinnoite, joka muodostaa huoneistoon näkymättömän, mutta äärimmäisen tehokkaan suojakerroksen ja estää muukalaismolekyylien osmoottisen ei-toivotun tunkeutumisen juuri
Rigaboots. Rigaboots. R-I-G-G-E-R-B.
Sopii kaikille seinäpinnoille, oli ne sitten
What was the actual
tapetoitu,
name of the
maalattu,
brand?
lakattu tai jätetty paljalle pinnalle. Oli seinärakenne sitten puuta, kipsilevyä, lastulevyä, kiveä tai...
If you Google it, you'll recognise what I'm saying. All the young lads, whenever you had like some young lad that was working, they all wanted to wear them because they thought there was like, they meant you were a proper workman.
Joka toimii koko yön, joka yö, ilman että muukalaiset ymmärtävät, miksi eteneminen pysähtyi. Tilaan nyt, ennen kuin
Fucking slip-on steelies. Oh god, Auntie's posted a picture of... Oh god. Is that the name of the brand, 6'4"? Are we getting this fucking thing again? I just want the phone to ring. Just want the phone to ring. Is it too much to ask? I actually think the TV in my save might be broken. I only get this advert on repeat now.
Hengitys rauhallisena ja täysin tietämättömänä siinä, että samaan aikaan huoneistosi ulkopuolella on jokin, joka haluaa sisälle tahtomattasi tietämättäsi ja pahat
Ei
tarkoita raadonia enkä matkapuhelinten vaaratonta setelyä, vaan
I'm just listening to the Euro Safety Boot company that sponsors
avaruudesta. Tiesitkö, että suurin osa ei-toivotuista huoneistoihin tunkeutumisesta tapahtuu seinäpintojen lävitse?
We're about to be abducted by aliens. Apparently this is it this one that's trying to sell you wallpaper so you can coat your ceilings with it, look, and your walls so you can't get abducted by aliens because they come through the walls. Imagine he put like a 1% chance of something coming through the wall. Is this what reaction streamers do? They just sit and watch and just talk over stuff. I can get used to this. I don't have to worry about dying. I don't have to worry about running out of money. Chris wants to just pivot completely into a reaction stream. We'll just pretend to get cross about stuff all day. Completely lock ourselves down one path. Okay, this phone's not going to ring, is it? Will you ring, please? I should have actually gone and chopped more logs instead of waiting for the fucking phone to ring. We're going to get a new advert. Is this supposed to represent teleshopping? Or it's just the same shit repeated over and over and over again? Fuck me, okay, I can't watch it a fourth time. And the phone's not ringing, is it? Sothan's not in next door, we don't need to do any cooking or anything. There's probably no point in me going to back to the house with the new stuff. Come on, phone, ring. Holy shit, I wonder what that was then. Like the wall lit up and I looked outside and it looked like somebody was walking about with lights. His cousin driving by. Jesus. I'm making that look harder than it was. I really need the work. Especially because I've got I accidentally ordered 2 sets of fucking bucket seats, so I've got a £5,000 postal order that I don't need. And I don't think Salty's going to let me just not pick them up. So we're going to have to just have 2 sets of bucket seats. Why is the phone not ringing? I should be home prepping for the inspection, but now it's the aliens. Now I can't go back home and prep for the inspection because if I go back home with 10 minutes to spare, I can't fucking save because somebody burnt the house down. I just need to sit here and hope the phone rings. Chaz got the work edition ones. It's in case he drops his keyboard while he's at work. Right, what can we do in the apartment? There's got to be something we can do. I could go and buy another lottery ticket, I suppose. Yeah, fuck it. While the sorbet is running, we'll go get another lottery ticket. And hopefully the phone rings when we get back. TV's all just repeats. Could go and sit with Scotty for a bit. But I've not really got the money to sit with Scotty, have I? Plus I'm all blackjacked out thanks to Red Dead. Olga told us he didn't have feet. And looking at him, I believed it. Right, everybody starting listing numbers between 1 and 39. We managed to guess exactly, what, 2 lottery numbers out of 18 last time. 17, 24. Alright, keep them coming, everybody. What that was there? I thought it was a Christmas song. If this helps win the lottery, pink name for everybody. And everybody trying their hardest to be ironic. Look at them all. Just a bunch of not golf music listeners. You can tell what you've all got on your feet. And I know it's right for at least 50% of the people. You can call me that all you like, Auntie. I don't leave the house wearing this. Your words mean nothing to me. Name numbers, bang! Paula says 17. 6-4 says 24. Pink names for everybody if we can win the lottery. I imagine how good it would be. I could just buy all the new updates. Sothan says 1. Paula says 34. Chaz says 3. Auntie says 21. After the stream, I'm now picturing a very tiny stubbler pouring a giant piss drink into a tiny can so they can fit his scale for streaming, and looking over his shoulder for the giant alien trying to abduct his mouse-skilled body. That's why fog lights blind me. Auntie says 21. Kitten says 15. Schmidt says 23. Sothan says 36. Trim says 2. Paula says 27. Easy Green says 28. Paula says 15. Marnrot says 39. Salty says 13. Alright, 5 more. You can name multiple. Go for it. Schmidt says 8. Mindright says 3. Paula says 30. Chaz says 3. I need another one. Sothan says 29. And 1 more. Who's getting the final number? Sothan says 39. Lovely. Sothan, Chaz, Paula, Mindright, Schmidt, Salty, Easy Green, Trim, Kitten, Auntie, and Chaz. Appreciate it. Salty, I bought this. Rack me up, please. I've already paid for it. No, I don't want my postal order. I've not got the money for it. Please say that you're actually going to serve me. Have I already paid for it? I don't know if I've already paid for it. Alright, we're going to go home. I'm going to watch telly. And the phone's going to ring. And it's going to be Auntie saying, I want some logs. And I'm going to say, fuck off and get some better footwear. And then we're going to get Towns to ring. And then we'll go deliver some logs and we'll be rich. The 69 meme is a widespread internet joke based on the number 69, which is used to reference a specific sexual position involving mutual oral sex. Because the digits 6 and 9 are rotated to represent 2 people, the number is often considered inherently funny in youth and internet culture. I must have already paid for it. Quibblade, this is the internet. We don't need to know the reference or the information behind it, and we certainly don't need to have experience with it. We just need to know that everybody else says it, so it's funny. Alright? And then we also need to condemn it so that everybody can see that we're not 11. Which for some reason means we're morally superior to everybody else. Beanies like Superman's glasses, yeah. A lot of you people have met me in real life and not realised. Because if I take the hat off I can fly. After the Timberland comments, fuck your logs. Yeah, like that, Fist. Leeds absolutely dicked Burnley the other night when I had a short stream on Friday. It was like a real statement win to probably make our whole season get the happy ending we were looking for. Like, big game, had a lot of eyes on it. And one of the mascots, one of the kids that was being led out at the start, was giving it this big right in front of the fucking camera. So now, this big statement win that like all but ensured Leeds' survival in the Premier League has got this doing that on front of the fucking highlights. I love it. Imagine how moody everybody is looking at it. So good. Fuck it, right? Nice when the number 69 appears naturally, such as on highway signs, in YouTube video times, or in academic scores. The internet users frequently comment nice to draw attention to it. I can't wait to, like, how do you choose when's the right time to jump on board something like this? I've never met you IRL. Why is that? You have. Were you the guy that got pissed and climbed in my pocket to sleep it off down the pub? That was me. I've been eating rotten apples. Fermented apples. The Doomhaus is the most anti-iconoclastic iconoclast community when it comes to popular culture and me. Wait, why have we now got 2 fucking lottery tickets? This game, he's obsessed with litter in this game.
Katsotaan sitten vähän myöhemmin.
Yeah, it doesn't help that we skipped like a whole generation of the internet and now don't get the repetitive meme culture stuff. Allow us to be grumpy. We'll get over it one day. It would appear, Auntie, that the it's not the same anymore. I think it's kind of... What's the opposite to exposure therapy? I suppose just death. It's the joining in bit that's considerably more tragic than the memes themselves. We're not built to understand it, Gwynblade. We're dinosaurs. Maybe if we just do it, just get on board with it, right? We might be one of those people that quotes memes and then when somebody asks where it's from, you say, I don't know. Wait, something else is on the telly. Right, I'm going to sit here for 3 minutes until the phone rings. So now it's just repeating this. Anybody else that plays My Winter Car, is your TV broken and just repeats the same thing over and over again? They had to replace the mile mark of 420. There we go. Mile mark of 420 with mile mark of 419.9 because people kept stealing it. Could they not just hang the thieves? Look, there's fucking advert again. And then just like that, there's no more TV because it's hit 9 PM. At 8 PM, the TV's gone off. Just... I don't know, people are free to find fun in whatever they find fun in, right? But if it stands up, as long as it stands up to scrutiny. Right, today has been a weird day. I logged in, drove about a bit. The whole idea of today was supposed to be that we was going to transfer the car and everything over to Alkyrion's. But then, I got a phone call from Cats. Turns out, we are now able to work in My Winter Car. Delivered the logs, bought the bucket seats, realised I'd accidentally ordered 2 sets of bucket seats, so I was going to be $5 in debt in no time. And then drove home. When I got home, I tried to start... I actually tried to go to Futufon before that phone call came in and reapply, but they wouldn't let me. So that's off. I even tried to punch you, Dougie, but it didn't happen. Then, I thought, right, now I've got a bit of money. Fuck Futufon. Oh God, I forgot. I turned the oven on full blast at Futufon and then left. I've not heard anything though. We've not heard fire engines on the main road. Can we see smoke? I forgot I did that. I can't see anything. Let's hope it didn't burn down because that'd be tragic. However, we tried to start the car and drive it over to Alkyrion's to live there from now on. And it wouldn't fucking start. I've been through batteries, I've been through spark plugs, we've changed carburetor turns, everything to try and get it to start. Because it's finally rally ready with the bucket seats in. Unbelievably overjoyed I was. We could finally start rallying. The second I almost got it to start, I was let down by the fact that I now have to go and get the fucking thing inspected. So I'm going to have to take all of the rally seats out. We're going to have to probably take the skid plate off. We're going to have to take the rally tyres off. I have to go and get the fucking thing inspected again. That and just instantly absorbing affectations from social media will forever be lost on me. We don't read it enough. We need to get more involved. Right, that's going to do it for today, though. 55 is where we usually stop. 3 hours every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Welcome to the new followers today. Thank you all for the subs and the bits and everything. Good luck on the lottery, pink name. Hopefuls. But for now, until tomorrow, at the schedule section down below, that's going to do us. Do you like the new background, by the way? This was Satan's idea. As in Dark Satanica. Well, you up Futufon Burns? Well, I've done a good job of trying to get it to happen. Right, that's going to do it. Tomorrow, fuck knows. We'll work it out when we get there. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord, though, and you would like to take part in today's marbles to potentially win yourself the golden name, then you must simply type the password very shortly, and I'll give you a marble. As of 6-4's point, which qualified him for Eurovision, by the way, the scores are now 67 to 57 in favour of the Greens once again. This 10-point gap, now the Greens have established it, we just can't get around it, and it's driving me mad. However, if you are a green or an orange of the Discord, which is randomly assigned to you when you join, and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, the password is... golf music. Go. No, I haven't, that's the password. Cats for the Greens. Sothan for the Greens. Or not. For the Oranges. Paula for the Greens. Trim for the Greens. Azar for the Greens. Auntie for the Oranges. Fisty for the Greens. Gwynblade for the Greens. Tag Slap for the Oranges. Good afternoon. Siddles for the Oranges. Wait, what? Schmitz for the Oranges. Dougie for the Greens. Mina for the Oranges. Salty for the Oranges. Shaggy Dan for the Oranges. Satan for the Oranges. For the Oranges. Chaz for the Greens. Bear for the Greens. Easy Green for the Greens. 6-4 for the Greens, and Lundios for the Greens. Lundios, good afternoon. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody, here for Marbles. 23 enter. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. We have Cat, Sothan, Mindright, Polar, Trim, Azar, Auntie, Fisty, Gwynblade, Tagslack, Siddle, Schmitz, Dougie, Mina, Salty, Shaggy Dan, Satan, Kitten, Chaz, Bear, Easy Green, Lundios, and 6-4. 10 oranges. I've got you in, Dougie. Yeah, you got you. 10 oranges and 13 greens. That's not bad. Paula says 3. 1, 2, 3 presses. Level is love is in the air, which is good because it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. 23 marbles enter, and we go when the music tells us to. That's 243 oranges. Just win oranges for fuck's sake. I know there's 3 more of them, but yesterday was a sham. We had so few oranges that there was only 7 people that finished, and Kitten was the only orange, and she came 7th. Yep, hopefully they'll take all the hearts and shit down tomorrow. Yeah. It's embarrassing going in Tesco. Right, Taxlack's the record holder. Love is in the air is the level. Taxlack set that record so long ago. It was before we were putting numbers after... colours after everybody's names. Right, that was a bad start for the oranges. 4 greens in the top 4 spots. Lundios, Fisty, Cats, and 6-4. Fisty's name fell off. Tagslack in 5th is the most advanced orange. Tagslack, as we know, got good history on this level. Lundios hits trouble and Cats rams right up behind him. That didn't... Cats did help Lundios get free, but it has meant that some oranges can catch up. Siddle's on the left-hand side. We actually have an orange in the top 5. Can Siddles get a better exit from that bullshit? He does than Lundios, though. Cats does get ahead. Siddle's now in the lead for the oranges. Schmitz is here as well. Auntie's here. The greens are falling behind. Anti with a hell of a speed boost from somewhere, now in first place for the oranges. Spinner. Oh, Anti hits trouble. Is a green going to coast through it? Yeah, there you go. A green did coast through it, but two oranges coasted through it better. Satan left side, Schmitz right side. Mind Right's there as well, somehow. Oh, Cats went down the middle. Cats with a monstrous skip. Is he going to be able to take advantage of it? Anti's right behind. Cats for the greens does do better, but Anti is chasing at speed. Can Cats fuck the jump up? He can't. Can Anti? He doesn't. Anti, get ahead of him. Satan, 6-4, Schmitz. Is a green going to get lucky? Anti is out ahead of Cats. Get stuck in the bobbly bits though. Cats, flawless. Absolutely flawless run through. Mina's dead. Lundios is dead. I don't know, that seemed to break all common sense how Cats managed to get through that then. That was ridiculous. Bloody cheating green, says Satan. Chaz is dead. Alright, Cats, Anti, Gwynblade and Satan. The green's in the lead here. We need some kind of trouble so that an orange can get down that chute first. I think Satan might do. Satan does. Satan and Cats neck and neck. Is the universe going to let the oranges win? Or is the greens going to pull off some bullshit? Cats is wobbling side to side. Cats gets stopped, but of course the greens get the win. Cats is your person of the century of the day. And despite another strong effort from the oranges, the greens go 68 and 11 points clear. Fucking hell, you could set your watches by it this year. You know what though? We're not out of the woods yet. We've been a lot more competitive this year. And if I rig the ever-loving shit out of Eurovision, we can do something. Alright, 6-4, crown comes off. Cats, crown goes on. That is 6 points for Cats. He ties Paula and Mina in second. Chaz. Shit. Chaz, Easy Green, Mina and Lundios took a big chop. The greens get the point. And that'll do us for today. Cats, congratulations. Greens, congratulations. Cheating bastards. No, cheating bastards. A lot of them.
We never cheat. We just rule.
Greens, good work. Cats, congratulations. For now, however, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, and everything. Thank you all for joining, most of all. And I'll see you tomorrow, where hopefully we can get the car started and get it inspected so we can finally go back to this fucking rally. We never cheat, we just rule, apart from when we have scripts set up to automatically say the password. Keep an eye on people who might be live, friends of the Doomhaus and everything. I'll see you all tomorrow. You're all lovely. I love you all. Sleep well, eat well. And I can't stop saying I love all you people because it's not true. I don't know if you've seen most of you. There's a certain portion of this place that wears Timberlands. For now, though, Mind Right, Schmitz, Gwynblade, Easy Green, Fisty, Chaz, Tag Slack, Anti, Polar, Lundios, Easy Green, 6-4, Bear, and everybody else. I need to have a smoother ending to these fucking shit streams. It's just me waffling. Non-starting.